Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be talking to you about symptoms of a blocked third eye. Now, I'm talking about a partially blocked third eye or even a fully blocked third eye, but this chakra is heavily neglected. This chakra is heavily just neglected by people who don't care about spirituality, which that's actually one of the biggest indicators that someone has a blocked third eye. I will be introducing different methods as to how you can get your third eye going, because chances are, if you're watching my video, you don't have a fully blocked third eye because you're watching spiritual information and you care about upgrading and benefiting yourself. There are certain people who have found my video and they're just like, okay, things are not going right in my life and things are not feeling right, so I'm looking to seek change. A giant symptom that someone has a blocked third eye and blocked intuition is that they don't care about change. They don't. They can see the whole world falling apart around them. They can see their ways don't work for them, and they're still doing exactly what they're doing, which doesn't really best serve them. Your two eyes might tell you that this is okay, but your two eyes will, sometimes, your two eyes will register things as like, okay, this is how you get through your day-to-day life. Your third eye is like, hey, there's some patterns here that are just not right. Like, it'll register in your brain, yeah, but even some people's brains are a little lagged by so much that's going on. So when it comes to the third eye, your third eye is your intuition center. It's just like, it's your psychic seeing. And your third eye is very, very, and I'm in Fort Lauderdale, so this place is very, very busy. So there's just cars pulling up and people jumping out all the time. So yeah, I'm paying attention and I'm gonna be looking around this video. You saw my last video when I was in this area, got interrupted. So yeah. So one symptom, like major symptom, because I'm going down the beach and I'm seeing people who just don't care about their lives, driving in traffic. They'll go as fast as they can, doing the craziest things on, people do it on motorcycles. People will do things that nearly kill them, but it excites them because that's more of a root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra stimulation that triggers out of the heart chakra. That puts off a certain frequency that makes them feel happy and tingly, which that's just, they're feeding themselves adrenaline at that point. But even when people just walking down the beach, and I can hear people's conversations. I have very good ears. I can hear people talking about some of the most earthly things, and some of the conversations people hold in South Florida are not of light, let's just say that. But you realize in some of these people's lives, there's just, you can see it. As spiritualists, when you have an open third eye, open intuition, you can look at someone, you can just flat out look at someone and tell, okay, there's something off. And usually the biggest thing that's off is this person neglects their spirituality. They neglect their spiritual body. Some people are neglecting their physical and spiritual bodies, which goes hand in hand. A lot of times when people don't feel good, when people have relationships that don't feel good, when people's thinking process don't feel good, their mind is torturing them. It's blocked chakras. And people reject that a chakra even exists. A chakra is an energy center. And there are certain people, and I laugh about it now, but I've been thinking about it. I'm like, hey, this is sad. This sucks. Like, there's people who are just computing. Like, I wish I could save more people than I'm already currently doing now. Because I remember when I stopped going out, it's like bars and clubs and restaurants. Restaurants, yeah, I go out to restaurants, but bars and clubs and stuff like that. Some of where people are at, you're just like, hey, this person's third eye is so blocked, me being around them does something. This should be the case with you guys. You're noticing people around you who are fully asleep. They're going to put you to sleep as well, just because of a sleeping effect. So when you're the first one to wake up and you look around, you're like, hey, everyone around me is asleep. What's going on? You stick with those people who are sleeping, they're going to put you straight back to sleep. And there's going to be no saving you except for with a hard lesson, which you can learn the easy way, or your guides will sometimes let you learn the hard way because the easy way did not let you learn. But there's people out here who, I laughed about it, and I'm like, and then I thought in deeper detail, I'm like, this is sad. I was around people, like, and these are people have sheep mentality. Humans have sheep mentality unless you break out of it, because we're bred to be in sheep mentality. We go to school together, we have the same classes together, we have the same after school activities together, everything together. You do something a little bit different, now you're kind of strange, you're kind of weird. We don't want to be with you if you're doing something a little different. Or you find people who are a little different like you that are not around you, which Which one's the easier one? What's the easiest thing to do? Just stick around the people that you know from childhood, etc. Yeah, that's the easiest way to go. You don't want to be like an alien, do you? Some people are just, they can't tolerate it. They're like, this brings pain, this is not me. And some people have the ability to put on a mask around certain people, but as you elevate spiritually, the mask starts becoming a lot heavier to put on. So you're like, and yeah, you'll see me looking around because no one's gonna be surprised in me. If you ever see those Broward, what's it called? Broward Instagram stories. These people are on their stories just looking at their phones, and they're not looking around. So yeah, I'm looking around. But these people have their intuition just blocked off. I've been around people who are like, energy's real, man. And I went home and it shocked me. I'm like, this person that's what they came up with. Energy is real, bro. It's just like, man, wow. I'm like, okay, first things first, stay off the weed, because that's not helping your mind. It's a good tool in general if you're using it for certain purposes, but when you're just flat out abusing it, you're abusing yourself. Unpopular truth. Some people need to hear that. Sometimes it's too late when people find that out, huh? Some of you know people like that, and they're just at home talking this. I mean, these people are not just at home, they're going out and about. And you conversate with some of these people in the world, and you just find they're on a completely different level. It's because their third eye is blocked, or partially blocked. That the vibration of the world's elevating, and it's low. People are going up in vibration or down in vibration, and the vibration of the world's elevating. So they're either going with or against it. Now, yeah, I'm gonna continuously look around, but because this is a busy area, there's a boat show going on. So yeah, when it comes to, well, it's just an Uber. So when it comes to, yeah, I'm very aware. When it comes to people like that, it really mind boggled me, and it made me realize that this person's not alone. This person has about a group of 8 to 10 friends that just agree. And these people are probably never going to seek opening their spirituality in general. You can't neglect your spirituality. The second you begin neglecting your spirituality is when you neglect everything else. Being around people such as, they would say, oh, like they would say if you find yourself around people like this, because some of you are around people like this, some of these people are your family members. A lot of you people, these are your family members doing this, and you have an option. Like you wake this person up, or you get away from them. Sometimes you can do both. They're like, okay, you can have a serious conversation, and some of these people who are flat out jokesters, and you'll see it, you'll flat out see it, they have closed third eyes as well. What they're doing with their, well, it's a whole bunch. I'm going to tell you right now, it's a whole bunch of other chakras that are closed, but what you're seeing is the symptoms of a blocked third eye. Like, these people have eyes, but they're not seeing. They don't see that things that they're doing don't work out for them. Their patterns are not best serving them. They don't like their lifestyles, or how they live, or how they have to wake up at 5 in the morning to go to some place that they don't want to go and live a job that they don't want to live, when they have a small business or whatever they could be starting. But they're just denying their intuition, which that's what the third eye is about. That's the beginning of the third eye, is opening your intuition, opening that voice in your head, because the chakras are connected, so you can't just single out one chakra. It's not how it works. So I'm going to be talking about other chakras, such as the throat chakra as well. But like, for the people, a good example is the people who are jokesters, the biggest all-time class clowns. Because I'm using younger people as an example, because I have some new younger people on my YouTube channel, but or people you guys grow up with or you see around. Like, you'll be walking down the street and you see someone from your childhood and they're not doing so well because they were the class clown, aka extremely blocked throat chakra, imbalanced heart chakra. That person feels like they're not getting enough attention. They have problems that's going on that are really serious, but they find that it's easy to mask seriousness with joking, and that person is just not taking care of problems because they don't have the third eye open to see that it's not working out for them. It's not working. That's the main thing with blocked third eyes. A lot of people are just doing things. This is the main symptom. A lot of people are doing things that don't best serve them, and they're not catching the patterns because they don't have the intuition. Their guides are literally, because these people have guardian angels that will stick around because they see potential in them. But sometimes these guardian angels get tired. They get tired. Like, if this guardian angel has to save this person so much every single day, all day, with the help of other angels as well, like, it's going to be like, okay, this person's going on a downward spiral, they're sticking around, but that's why a lot of people can't communicate with their guardian angels at all. It's because their guardian angels have been doing so much. They're just like, I'm here, I'm present, but you're making it difficult for me to help you. Like, please make it easier. Whew. Yeah. So that's the main thing about blocked third eye. Other things are very small things, because online talks about, oh, if you're not dreaming, if you're having headaches. Well, I'm not talking about any physical symptom. You guys have to look that up on your own. I don't talk about physical symptoms. But the spiritual knowledge I teach on my YouTube channel is already revolutionary and very different from what's being taught online. So you guys are going to have to do the physical research on your own, because, disclaimer, I'm teaching about spirituality, not physicality, which they go both in hand. You got to do your research on your own, but on Stone Man's channel, you're going to learn about spiritual side of spirituality. It's the best side for me to teach about, because, yeah, put two and two together. But when it comes to how to open your third eye, talk to God mainly. When you talk to God, you have to talk to God. People think that their chakras are going to be open and they're going to have to be fully aligned and fully imbalanced without going to the Most High. It's always going to be something missing. The crown chakra is literally the higher chakras. Well, that's saying a lot, but it's literally the higher energy vibrations, which, where does everything come from? God. So an easy way to open your third eye is connecting to God by giving him your time. Focus on your connection. Focus on your talking to God more often, doing better things, putting better things in your subconscious mind, because people are feeding themselves some garbage. People are eating garbage through their senses. So people are, I'm going to use cigarettes as an example. People know cigarettes kill them, but they'll do them until something happens. Like, people will heavily smoke cigarettes until something happens. But that's just one sense. People will eat the worst of foods and then feel really bad and wonder why they feel bad. People will listen to the worst lyrics ever coming from songs. And they kind of have an intuition about it, like, hey, this song's kind of off, but they override the intuition with their two eyes and their two ears, and not their spiritual ear or their spiritual eye. So you have to realize certain things are not best serving you. Some of these songs you guys listen to, well, not guys, people on my YouTube channel, in general, when you see people listen to, like, yeah, murder, violence, I just lost another one, I gained another charge, and then people are talking about gaining charge, like singing these songs out loud, and now there's certain things that are just completely random popping up in your life when you're literally screaming the song out of joy, and you're going with the song with your subconscious guard down, not even realizing that, hey, the song's hurting you by you're singing it out loud, and them words that come out of your mouth are working against you. You should carry like, I catch this so often. I see it in the gym. People are manifesting, like, people will be singing out loud, and I'm gonna make it a habit to start going up. I'm gonna find a way to approach people like, hey, you know, those words you're singing out loud is manifesting, so at least someone said it to them. Or I have a meme that goes around that says the songs you sing out loud actually manifest, which might be how you found my YouTube channel. They do. They're why most people manifest what they're manifesting, because nothing else is entering their subconscious throughout the day. Ooh, the wind just picked up. Wow. Yeah, but that's my element. With what you're singing out loud, that's one thing you're feeding yourself, what you're listening to. And if you can actually, a third eye, because you guys will listen to a third eye opening meditation and you'll get headaches. Why is that? It's because other chakras are off. It's because your connection with the Creator is not there. You need to ask God for guidance in order to know where you are going wrong. Because if we knew, because people like to know so much. You know so much of everything, but you can't help yourself. That's the thing. People will know everything, but not be able to do anything to help themselves. Give God his glory. Ask him for help. Don't be so stubborn to say, oh, I don't need help. I can help myself. What happens to people who say that? They get humbled very quickly, and they get humbled a lot faster when those words come out of their mouths. But, yeah, I talked about a blocked third eye in this video. When you have a blocked third eye, a whole bunch of other chakras are blocked too. The third eye is at the top of the tree. The body's like a tree. The root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye. So chances are if the person has other blocked chakras as well, they're going to really feel it. I can say a person who has a third eye blocked will be having headaches all the time. That's just one symptom. Why is that? It's because they're overthinking thoughts. Or they're underthinking thoughts. Their guys are literally yelling and screaming at them like, hey, don't do this, and you're not listening. When you find that something doesn't best serve you, ask God for guidance. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Because this world, there's a lot of people in this world, and a lot of people won't get help because they're too blocked to ask. But there will always be signs trying to wake people up. God has very special ways of trying to shake people to wake up. But when the people deny being woken up, like a morning alarm, you hit the button snooze. How can I snooze? Yeah, you guys know that song. But in order to not block your third eye, be open to things. Be open to being wrong. That's one thing that humans don't like being, is wrong. When you're okay with being wrong, watch all the right that comes into your life. Sometimes we don't always have it right. That's why we have guides. We have beautiful angels to help us. That's why, as humans, we can't 100% be correct. Another blocked symptom of a blocked third eye chakra is someone thinking they're always right when they're not right. You've seen people like that, but you're gonna find out most people around you have partially blocked third eyes, and sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. Sometimes you can try to help a person. You can gift them an amethyst. It's a bracelet or as a necklace, and that person's gonna automatically, because crystals automatically put people on autopilot to start spiritually awakening. That's why Moldavite got so popular. It's because Moldavite is a tektite. It literally explodes through barriers. And one reason why Moldavite is so crazy is because Moldavite is a very explosive gemstone energy-wise, and it impacts everyone around you. But the way it opens your third eye is by getting the people who are shutting it and keeping it dormant and locking your gifts away from you. That's why when you put on Moldavite, you get into arguments with family members, friends stop coming around when those friends were just energy vampires anyway, etc. But if you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Ciao.